Hi everyone, Deanne Hermes here to talk to you about the Paraeducator Certificate Program. So the state has required that paraeducators achieve within a 4-year time period a paraeducator certificate. And there are several steps along the way to achieving that certificate. So let's talk about what that is. So once you have been hired, in your first year, you will take the fundamental course of study, and that is a 28 clock hour program. And some of that is online through Canvas, and some of that will be in-person hours. After year one, then you will move into an additional 70 hours of clock hour time, which is more kind of a self-directed pathway. You can choose different courses that meet your needs. And that is 70 hours, and that is earned over the next 3 years. And then you'll notice at the bottom of this infographic, you have a couple of other options that you can take as well. So these are subject matter certificates in both ELL and special education. These are 20 clock hours each. And if you choose to take the content for one or both of those classes, those 20 hours will count toward your general paraeducator certificate. So to summarize, year one is 28 clock hours, and then years 2 through 4, or the next 3 years, you will need to take 70 clock hours in order to achieve your general paraeducator certificate. All right, so let's take a look at some of the state guidance with this. So first of all, when you jump into your FCS work or your 28 hours, these hours are based on 5 standards of practice. Those standards of practice are, I'm going to read those to you: support instructional opportunities, demonstrate professionalism and ethical practices, support a positive and safe learning environment, communicate effectively and participate in the team process, and demonstrate cultural competency. So all of the work that you're going to be doing in these 28 hours will focus around one or more of those standards of practice. And if you're interested, there's a link below that will give you a more detailed look at those standards and how those are broken down and what the learning will be around. All right, so let's talk about the fundamental course of study. Once you have been hired, you will receive from Human Resources an invitation to a Canvas course. And in that Canvas course, there will be 21 hours of specific content that everyone across the state, all new paraeducators, will be learning the same content. And those 21 hours are yours asynchronously that you can do throughout the year. You'll have 1 year of time until August 31st of the year you've been hired to complete those hours. And then there will be 7 hours of in-person time. We do ask that you complete as many of those hours as possible during the workday, on early release Fridays, or during conference weeks. And so during that time, you complete the work. If you find that you need to do some work outside of your work hours in order to get the hours completed, then you can submit a timesheet for that extra work that you're doing beyond your work day. And there's more information on that if you go to the home page and click on the timesheet tab. All right, so here's a list of the specific content. There are 12 courses that you will find in the FCS, and 10 of those are on Canvas, and 2 of those, number 2 and number 5, are the ones that you're going to be learning in person. So you complete all of those hours, all 28 of those. Now what do you do? If you look at the link below, there is a clock hour form that you need to fill out. You'll fill out the clock hour form, turn that into Human Resources. They will send it back to you signed, and then you can go out to the e-certification website and you can upload that certificate into that website. And you'll find more information on this website on how to do those particular pieces when you are ready. All right, so that's just kind of a quick general overview of the FCS program.